what it is. Alright. So my video cut off like I knew it would. So try to had to do a part 2. Anyway, alright, so I ended it with Batman. Yes, okay. You are Superman. If you look that up, I seen this one time in my early, research or whatever. The Superman from, the DC Comics was based off of the Sunman comic from like the 1950s or something. And it was a black dude from Africa who, absorbed the sun rays and could fly and shit like that. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? And then if you Google exotic map of the United States, and this is in the Library of Congress, so this ain't just no bullshit somebody made up. It says exotic map. There's actually an old map of the United States. Is actually what I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the United States when the indigenous Moroccans were, I think it's the map of Morocco. I put it like that. Just, summing that shit up. Anyway, it's actually a place on there that says Krypton. So it's actually a city or a town called Krypton in America. It's over there like by Tennessee or some shit. So, from Krypton, there you go. All right, and Batman, you think of Bruce Banner, right? Okay, I want you to think, though, he represents like the secret society because he's a rich guy. And he's a rich guy that everybody knows, but don't nobody know that he's the vigilante that's out here keeping things in order. Now understand, things are fucked up out here. So why would you want somebody that keeps things in order? You understand what I'm saying? That's why the Joker was representing like anarchy, was, which in a sense was representing melanin, you know what I'm saying? And the Batman represent the Illuminati shutting that down. All right, so that's why you got a Superman versus Batman, and that's why them two never really liked each other back in the comics. If you into that type of shit. So anyway, you know what I'm saying. Now the Captain America, Iron Man. Now all the Marvel comics is you. I mean, like I know Asier Ducatir's got like a video on his website where he break down the Marvel comics. I haven't watched it yet. But I'm, go watch it. I mean, go buy it because what I'm saying, it's worth some goddamn money. It's information. These movies, and the reason why, you get somebody like me that be like excited about stupid shit like movies. You know what I'm saying? Is because these movies. See what we don't know. These movies program our psyche. All you have to do is just look at the popular shit on TV and look at society. You know what I'm saying? You're like, did the hood not act out menace to society? And Boys in the Hood, did we not emulate that movie? You understand what I'm saying? Do women not try to find, fairy tale husbands to kiss them and carry them happily ever after? You understand what I'm saying? That's this mental programming. So when you get the knowledge in your foreconscious, in your conscious mind, then that blocks the programming into your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is what creates your reality. You see what I'm saying? And I mean that in every sense of the word. You understand what I'm saying? So now, red versus blue thing. Let's bring it back to the Civil War. The original Civil War, just to get esoteric for my metaphysical niggas, the original Civil War is the battle between the lower and the higher selves. Because the root chakra is the red chakra, and the third eye chakra is the blue chakra, right? Or the throat chakra is the blue chakra. But when the throat is open, then you get into the third eye, which I believe is blue too, right? A different color of blue, or like light purple or some shit. Well, anyway, you get the point. You know what I'm saying? It's the higher versus the lower, the blue versus the red. You see. So that's why we have that that template in all of our divisions, as it would seem. You understand what I'm saying? A red versus blue theme in all of our mythos. You know what I'm saying? Because we really just playing out what's going on within. This is why the metaphysics is so important, because you have to understand the original battle between the lower and the higher selves, or Satan versus Jesus. Once again, this is why Jesus didn't just kill Satan. He's the son of God. Why not just slaughter Satan and keep him moving? You know what I'm saying? He says, Satan, get thee behind me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's your lower self. Get your lower self, what propels you out here behind your true self, your higher self, and you moving on God's will and not your own, and not your lustful nature. You see? So now, Civil War. Now, why in the movies are they pushing this Civil War shit? All right. And the other movie that I referred to, my wife hit me with, was that Hateful Eight movie, which I heard is supposed to be like one of the best movies of the year or whatever. But they said it's neck and neck with Star Wars, and Star Wars was hot ass in my opinion. So, you know what I'm saying? That probably is too. It looked like it likely from the preview, but whatever. I'll wait till I catch one of my niggas down here on the counter selling it for $5, you dig? But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they said that movie is taking place right after the Civil War. I said it figures. You see what I'm saying? They making all these references. That's three, ain't it? I mean, and then you can just look at X-Men. Ain't X-Men a civil war between, Magneto and Professor X, right? Or you can say the mutants in the U.S. government, right? I mean, the mutants still live in the U.S. government. I mean, we talking fiction, people. Goddamn. All right. So why are they doing that? Because we know that they put the truth in the movies and tell you it's science fiction. All right. So, well, if you know, the Pope, yes, nigga, we going left. The Pope was in the United States recently, within the last couple months. I don't remember. And if you go watch his speech, you'll see how he was talking about how the United States has treated African Americans. That's all he's talking about. And if you, I don't know, I can't remember. I can't even tell you what to Google on this. But it is a letter that's on the internet, and you can call it what you want, that says it's from the Pope. It's from the Pope's office, the secretary, stating how they are basically declaring civil war on the U.S. corporation because they are completely unlawful. And they have been for 100 years. You see what I'm saying? So, but what the civil part of it that you don't understand, if you don't understand, is that the Pope, owns the U.S. government. All right, like, I ain't got time to explain that shit. You just gonna have to know that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The United States corporation, what we call country, is a private religious corporation owned by the Vatican. All right, and the Pope runs it. So when he came over here, and if y'all look it up, he was riding around in a Fiat car, whatever. I don't know who make that shit, right? And they were saying, oh, the Pope's so humble, right? He, Fiat car, he ain't gotta have a big car, whatever. What he was saying was this U.S. currency that y'all all so too fond of, and that y'all cut a nigga throat for, and that y'all don't give a fuck, is that over everything, right? Is fiat currency, which fiat mean fake shit that you niggas, want to go shoot each other for, or want to go kiss ass and not give a fuck about that black shit for, all that Moorish stuff for, you see what I'm saying? He was riding around the fiat to show you niggas that that's what y'all been riding around with, riding around all this money, riding around all this fiat fake shit. You see what I'm saying? And he was basically declaring war on his child, if you will, for lack of a better term. All right? So that's what's going on right now. And we on,